Hi everybody and welcome. Today is the class. This is Eli and with me is Patrick from one of our amazing retreat location actually. Can you believe that is real? This is real. So until you will join us on our next retreat, let's jump onto the mat and let's practice together. We will start in a cross-legged position. So bring yourself onto your buttocks, or as I was sitting before in Saiza also might work. Relax the hands on top of your lap and roll your shoulder blades back. Inhale, take a breath in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, in. Exhale, let everything out. Clearing the mind, preparing for yoga, preparing for your sadhana. Letting everything out of the door, out of your space, out of this mat. Inhaling, sending the arms up. Exhale, draw the hands in front of the heart, finding your intention for today's practice, whatever might come to you, let it be your intention. On the next inhalation, arms are reaching up. We move towards open gentle twist, left hand outside the right hand, right arm is reaching back. Open the chest towards the side, gazing beyond your right shoulder. If you were here with us, you will see the view is amazing. So it's almost like beautiful to indulge. Inner arms are reaching up. Exhale onto the other side. Open the chest, finding space. Breathing in, both arms are reaching toward the sky. Exhale, roll onto your hands and knees. Find your tabletop position. And from tabletop, we start with some little cat and cow. So inhale, tailbone, reach back, belly drop, chest open the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Last two. Breathe in. Open. Exhale, round. Last one, we open up. And we round. Neutralize the spine, send your right leg up, neutralize. Also here, keep the heel very strong and imagine that you want to kick like a door that is opened by the wind. Exhaling, bring the right knee towards the right elbow, maybe towards the right shoulder. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, towards the right elbow, maybe shoulder. Inhale, send it back up. Last one, stay here. Stay high, press through the hands, dome your spine, step your right foot outside the right hand, and keep moving gently back and forward. Find some space into the hips until you can kind of stay. So maybe you slide your left knee even more back, and we move on to our elbows. Dropping the right elbow down, left elbow down, finding a lizard pose. We work onto the hips. Like one of the nice things to do in yoga is really like to work on to be more open, and definitely hips, they play a part into this equation. Observing the left hip moving down. Observing the right hip, like gentle compressing. Inhaling, hands under the shoulder. We breathe in. And what we do, we take a big step back, a big step forward with the right foot. So we end up in our Malasana, yogi squat. Hands in front of the heart, separating the knees. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands on floor, send the hips high. We will do this one for the two. Inhaling, bend. Find like a gentle hug into the buttocks. Hands in front of the heart. Exhale on floor, send the hips high. Inhale, bend. Hands in front of the heart. And then it's the last one. I say the word two, so they include also the fold. Bending here. So you notice that you stepped your left foot forward. Now we place both hands onto the ground and we take a little hop, like if you want to hop again in our plank position, or like in a down dog. So we place the hands on ground and we take just a little hop back so that we can land the knees again onto the floor. Of course, if you are floating like Patrick is doing, this is always welcome. Sending the left leg back, finding that square hip position, like again, you're closing that slamming door. Exhale, knee towards the shoulder. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee towards shoulder. Again. And then we keep it towards the shoulder with the intention to step the left foot outside the left hand, and we move in our lizard. Any variation, maybe sliding the right knee a little bit more far so that we kind of incentivize the right hip to move down, and we drop the left and then the right elbow, showing different variation on elbows or on hands. Again, you can always make it more hard for you, like bringing the shoulder under the knee if you want to, hugging your ankles, finding more space into the hip as you hear. Wherever you are, place the hands on the floor. We take this little hop towards the front of our mat, right? We tuck the right toes and we find our Malasana squat. This time we send the arm forward and we will lift up instead of fold. So inhale, press through the feet, lift up, and then squat all the way down with control. Again, press through the feet, engage the outer edge of your glutes, come up. Exhale, move to floor. Last one. And then we stay up this time. Place the hands out of the hips, heel to toe. We bring the feet together. Observing for a moment the sensation in our hips, our feet, our legs. Inhale, sending the arms up. Elongate the spine. Exhale, both hands on ground and we fold. Inhale, lift the chest, right foot step back, finding your Anjali, both hands on ground. Hold the breath, plank position. Exhale, knee, chest and chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slithering forward or waving towards your Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot between the hands, stepping forward, left knee on the floor, open the chest towards the front. Exhale, both feet towards the front of the space and we find the fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands side of the hips. Inhale, arms are reaching. Exhale, hands on floor. Inhale, lifting the chest, stepping the left knee down. Open the chest forward, hold the breath, find your plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, slithering or waving, finding that cobra. Press the feet onto the ground, lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands, right knee on the floor, open the chest forward. Exhale, both feet towards the front, find a fold. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, send the hands side of the hips. Taking a last round. Moving a little bit faster. Inhale, arms are reaching up. Exhale, hands on ground, fold. Inhale, lift and step your right foot back. Open the chest, hold the breath. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, slithering, find your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, find your Anjali, right foot between the hands, left knee down. Exhale, both feet towards the front of the space. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands side of the hips. Inhale, arms are reaching. Exhale, hands on floor. Inhale, lift and step. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, find your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands. Right knee down. Exhale, both feet towards the front of the space. Forward fold. Inhale, arms are reaching up. Exhale, hands side of the hips. Take a moment here. Breathe in and out to the nostrils. Relax. And simply feel. Inhaling, opening the eyes, stepping the right foot back, finding our high lunge. So we are on the ball of the left or right foot. Hands can be onto the hips just to neutralize or to bring simply attention into that space. Inhaling, sending the arms up. From here, gently start to grab the right wrist with the left hand and just pull yourself onto the left side. So you want to keep neutrality into the legs. It's a lateral stretch from the hip all the way up. That's where it's happening, all this motion. The legs stay strong as solid. Inhale to center. Arms are reaching up. Start to inch forward. Come high under the ball of the right foot. Exhale, fly. Find your warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Opening the chest forward, maybe hands in front of the heart. Full expression. Arms are reaching forward, creating a capital T. Breathing in and out. Exhaling, both hands on floor, find your standing split. Right leg reach all the way back and up. Breathing in and out from the nostrils. Sending the right leg up. Inhale, lifting the chest, up your right foot away from you. We move towards the back of the mat, so come up. Arms are reaching towards the sky. Exhale, both hands onto the hips. We spin the feet and we find our high lunge at the back of the mat. Moving onto the ball of the left foot. Arms are reaching up. Preparing here, so strong into your high lunge. Right knee bend, squaring the hips forward. Strong back leg. Opening the chest. Left hip can move forward. Really move onto the ball of the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, fly. Find your variation of warrior 3. Whatever you did before or you brought yourself before, just bring it here again. If you're into the capital T, imagine you're pulling yourself in both directions and your chest is opening in the process. Exhale, both hands on ground, standing split, left leg reach up. See what happens if you keep the hips square at the best of your abilities. Maybe your half split is a little bit less high, still pretty valid. Exhale, step your left foot away from you. Come all the way up, facing the front of your mat. Stepping towards the front, take a moment. Exhale, relax the hands on top of the hips, or side of the hips. From here, start to shift the weight into the left leg. Bring your right knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers and hold your right knee. We'll move to some squatting patterns. I will show the more advanced one. Patrick will keep like trimming something that for you maybe might be more accessible. We move first for shrimp squat. So we start to bring the hands onto the hips and bringing the knees pointing down, like if you are pinning or like pointing or something onto the ground, keeping the hips square forward. The idea is like to bend the left knee and almost tap the right knee onto the ground. Patrick will stay a little bit higher. And then you lift up. You do this one for other 3. Dropping the knee down and lifting up. Last one. And lifting up. Now we move a little bit on torsion. So Patrick will be just tapping the back of his calf. I will go for the back of my ankle. So again, you can always shift the hands forward with intention to counterbalance and start to bring arms forward as you tap the outside of your left ankle with the right knee or the calf and push back up and come to center. Again, slow motion. Direction of the arms might be forward for counterbalance and we want to move up. Then we have the last one. Inhaling, pushing up. We take a big step back. I will bring both hands onto the ground. Here to toe the left foot down and outside, and we find our lizard position. Now the right knee will be hovering and elevated. Also here, option to stay onto your elbows, onto your hands, or like this time, walking the hands under the thigh and opening your arms like 2 big wings. This one is accessible. You can always bring the forehead on the ground. Keep the back leg super active. Knees not bending, is like strong as it gets. One breath. Inhale, lift the chest, bring yourself back. Both hands on floor, stepping the left foot towards the back, finding your prime position. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving towards the front of the mat in our way, coming on toes. Taking a little hop or stepping forward. Exhaling, landing the feet down. Inhaling, bending the knees, coming all the way up. Arms are reaching up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Shifting the weight into the right leg. Again, also this pattern of squatting. Left knee in, interlace and find balance. If you're like me, that broke your foot a couple of times, you know that this part is more important than the exercise itself. Again, left knee pointing down. Hands can be reaching forward for balance. Shrimp squat, bending the right knee and almost touching the floor, coming back up. Again, squatting down, lifting up. Last one, down, lifting up. Again, we move towards that almost half dragon. Squatting, tapping the side of the right ankle, maybe stay higher like Patrick is showing, coming back up. Exhale, circling, coming back up. Last one. Inhaling, coming back up. Step your left foot away from you. Land both hands onto the ground. Heel to toe, the right foot out. And find your lizard position. Taking the same position you did onto the other side. Hand under, maybe forehead on ground. Back leg is super active. Breathing in and out from the nostrils. Prepare the breath. Inhaling, lifting the chest, both hands down. We step back, we find our plank position. Breathe in. Chaturanga towards the floor, opening up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and out from the nostril, taking a little hop towards the front of the mat with the destination feet between the hands. So your version, maybe you need to take a couple of hops. Yeah, sometimes it happens in this way. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Taking a moment here to rest the hands side of the hips. Prepare towards one of my favorite balancing position. We still work on hips, but it's more like quite a balancing, I would say, class today. It's called a Tapoli tree. We start to interlace the fingers behind the back and we open the chest. Stepping the left foot back this time. Finding our high lunge, preparation for flying your toppling warrior three. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fly the back leg up. Finding your warrior three with chest expansion until you are solid enough for yourself to start to topple this tree forward. So the chest reach for the ground. Inhaling in and out. Press the hands away from you, bend the right knee, land back. Find your high lunge, arms are reaching up. Exhale, bend the back knee for one. Lift for two, for one, sorry. Down for two. Lift, down, lift. Last one. And lift. Prepare to send both hands onto the ground. Stepping the right foot back. Bending the elbow, find your chaturanga this way, all the way down to the belly. Roll, bend the right knee and roll onto the left side. Bring the right foot down. Push the hips towards the sky. Find your wild thing. Open the chest up. Right arms reach overhead. Maybe gaze towards your right hand. Exhale, both hands down. Find your plank position. Other chaturanga. This time a simple up dog. Opening up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Taking your, I would say, a little bit of a hop towards the front. We start like before. Inhaling here. Step towards the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, coming all the way up, arms are reaching up. Exhale, hands side of the hips. Sending the arms back, interlace, squeeze the shoulder, preparing for stepping the right foot back this time. Finding our high lunge with chest expansion. Breathing in, tuck the tailbone under, opening the chest, curvature of the spine up. And then we inch forward, preparing for our toppling warrior three. Inhale, fly. Again, chest is reaching towards the floor. Maybe the right leg reach higher than usual. Exhale with control, step back. Inhale, send your arms up. Option to place both hands onto the hips. I personally prefer it to keep a check onto my hips. Bending the right knee for three. Inhale, lift. For two. Lift it up. For one. And we bring up. Arms are reaching. Exhale, framing the front foot, stepping back. Finding our plank position. Exhale, chaturanga down, or the belly down, bending the left knee, roll onto the right side, finding your wild thing, open up. Exhale, both hands on floor, find again your chaturanga, move down. Up dog as you breathe in. Exhale, downward facing. We take one last leap of faith towards the front of the mat, pressing through the hands, hopping forward. Exhale, both feet onto the ground, fold. Inhaling, lifting the chest, bending the knees, sending the arms forward, squatting all the way down. Navasana, bending the knees. Start to lengthen your legs towards the sky, and now we move towards the floor in 3, 2, and 1. Finding our final relaxation, separating the feet wide, hands side of your torso, resting into Shavasana. Taking a moment here simply for you. Allow the breath to slow down. Relax the breath, relax the mind. Tune into your own inner sensations. Please be kind to yourself. Stay here as long as your body needs to. I want to thank you for being with me and with Patrick through the class today. Don't forget to subscribe, and also to hit the little bell so that you keep yourself informed for new videos. We want to thank you very much for tuning in today. And we hope to see you maybe in one of our retreats in the future. Thank you very much. Have a blissful day ahead.